What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Generations City Commander Bumblebee. I picked this figure up at BigBadToyStore.com, and it is not actually sold in the United States. The box is standard Generations fare. He is a 6-step changer, and the picture of Bumblebee is definitely not what of the figure you get. So, yeah, let's open him up and take a look. Out of the packaging, Bumblebee is just big. I mean, this figure is a good 10 inches tall, and that's not entirely a good thing. The figure doesn't feel right, and what I mean by that is it feels hollow. It feels really hollow, and some of the plastic just has this weird film on it that I have no idea where it's from. I'm definitely going to have to wash my hands, and probably the figure as well when I'm done the review. It's a very odd figure, and you can see in the legs and in the hips and in the arms just how much plastic has been hollowed out to lighten the figure and get the price down. He's not a bad-looking figure, but he definitely could use some panel lining in certain spots, especially in the arms and in the feet. But it's not a bad figure, if that makes any sense. It just doesn't feel like a premium figure. Bumblebee has some decent articulation on him. Here in the upper torso, his head is on a ball joint and can move pretty easily. Arms are on swivels and ratchets. Elbows are on hinges and swivels. No fist articulation. And here's the hollowness I was talking about earlier. And if you hear some crackling in the background, that's my son's baby monitor. Sorry about that. No torso articulation. Hips are on a series of ratchets and swivels. Actually, just ratchets. And no articulation in the knees, unfortunately, but there is articulation here in the feet. I swear there was articulation in the knees, but as you can see, they are just pieces of molded plastic, unfortunately. So you do have him standing straight up, or just all the time. Bumblebee's head sculpt is really interesting, as it looks like it's supposed to be a battle mask, but I kind of get the feeling that this is what he might look like if he were a Prime. I kind of like it, but it's weird. It doesn't feel like Bumblebee. And that doesn't work for me. I'm sure some kids out there are going to love it, but it just doesn't feel right to me. Bumblebee's transformation is easy, but very satisfying. To start with, we will take the legs and combine them, and then take the feet and flip them up and underneath the legs, or the shins, come to the top of the figure, or the upper torso, take the back here and fold it just a bit forward, or to unpeg it, then take the entire chest area and flip it forward. That way we can push the head down and into the chest, fold up the rear of the car, then unpeg that from the chest and fold that forward down to the legs, and that will peg into place. Then take the arms, straighten them out, and swing them down and forward, and they will peg into place right on the sides of the car. So swing them forward, and we're done. The car mode we end up with is actually really, really neat. Yeah, it's a little bit boxy, but I like it. It works. But the only thing I don't like about this figure is I think it's too big. I think this figure should be a Voyager class figure, not this giant knockoff feeling sized figure. The alt mode, though, is pretty sweet. Again, it needs some more paint. I don't know what it is about Bumblebee figures, but I never feel like they have enough paint. I'm going to probably panel line the heck out of this guy, but again, needs more paint. Just a personal opinion. I have to admit, Cyber Commander Bumblebee has really surprised me. I like this figure quite a bit. Yeah, it's really simple, but that's okay. This is meant for smaller kids, and I think kids are going to love this thing. Like, I can't wait till my kid is old enough to play with Transformers, so I could give him a figure like this. Because it's a lot of fun, and it's easy to transform, or relatively easy to transform, and just, it does what it's supposed to. It does what Transformers, or what I think Transformers are supposed to be. Fun, easy to, or relatively easy to transform robot toys that are, as I said, fun.
And this guy's pretty fun. Yeah, he doesn't have articulation in the knees. Yeah, he's missing some paint apps. Is he perfect? No, but you know what? Kids don't really care because you don't need perfection to make a great toy. So gang, I hope you have enjoyed this video review. I picked this figure up at BigBadToyStore.com, and so can you. As always, I'm Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and please be sure to stick around for my next video review.